Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing another Premier Draft for the Hobbit. Yeah, just really excited to learn this set. It's just been having a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and jump in. But if you have also been enjoying the Hobbit, put which color pairs you guys find the most exciting and like what you've had the best luck with. All right, let's see what we opened. Okay, we opened one of the best rares in the entire set, Gollum Riddlemaster. I have not had a chance to play with this one yet, but on 17 lands, it is at like 64% win rate. So it is something I definitely want to try. 3-1 for 2 mana. As he enters, you choose odd or even. And then whenever an opponent casts a spell of mana value of the chosen quality, choose one that hasn't been chosen. You put a +1/+1 counter on him. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life and draw a card. So, yeah, don't know if you're supposed to choose odd or even here, but let's try him. Other really strong cards in the pack, you've got Bothersome Noisemaker. This is also extremely powerful, around 61 to 62% win rate on 17 lands. You also have Pinecone Strike, just a top red common. Magnificent End. Uneasy Partings is okay. And then Goblin Plate Mail, all very strong picks. Great Ugly Looking Goblin is also quite good. But yeah, we're going to take the Mythic Rare here. Wow, and then a really nice follow-up here with the Mythic and Common in Black Desolation Prowler. This is kind of a sort of like a similar reprint to Putrid Leech, or a similar effect, except this is just one color. So yeah, we're probably going to take that here. Other great cards in the pack, you have Crude Bent Blade is also a very high win rate, so these two are among the 2 strongest cards in the pack. You've also got Bard the Bowman, which is quite good. Bilbo Baggins is also another really good one. But yeah, let's see if we can continue on here with a black shell. All right, now we have Great Ugly Looking Goblin. It's a nice pickup here. There's also Bilbo Baggins, Magnificent End, Ravening Warg, all strong cards. And yeah, Gone to Bed Opportunist, just some very strong cards here. But I think I'm going to grab the 6-drop. This is nice because it can do something early also. It's pretty close between that and the Warg. I think they're both kind of in the around like 58 to 59% win rate. So yeah, haven't had a chance to play with Great Ugly Looking Goblin yet, but we've got a nice start to a black shell, and this probably pairs better with red if it's open, but we'll see. Okay, so Bold of the North is also a very nice card. Actually, I think we might take the Goblin Plate Mail here. It's cheaper. It's just very strong. These are both really good picks in that color. There's also Rage into the Valley, although I think that one of these two is going to be a little better. And I think I'm just going to go with the cheap card here. Although, on the other hand, this is nice removal. So maybe we're supposed to do the Bolg. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the Plate Mail, I think. They're both very strong, though. I guess by passing the Bolg, we're kind of sending a decent signal that maybe that's open. All right, well, I guess we could just open another one. That's fine. I'm certainly happier to have like 1 Plate Mail and a Bolg than 2 of this. Other strong cards here, you've got Duskwatch Hunter. You probably want like 1 Goblin Town, but no more than that. So yeah, very happy to kind of settle into a Rakdos shell. Yeah, excited to get a chance to play Gollum. Have not played this one yet. All right, and here is a Ravening Warg we can pick up. I think I do want that over the Duskwatch Hunter, just being a little cheaper. It also trades with anything, so happy to grab it here. This does seem like a very fast set. So having somewhere in the neighborhood of like 7 to 8 2-drops is probably a pretty good idea. There are definitely games that just like end before turn 6 or turn 7, so really trying to lower your curve is going to help, I think. All right, and now we've got Dory, Bearer of Friends. I think this is a little better than Gun to Bed Opportunist. It is cheaper, and it's also helps us kind of speed out our 5s. So I'm going to take it here. Opportunist is certainly great, and this is a nice rare. I think it's decent, but yeah. We will continue to take red and black cards. And it's nice that it seems like this lane is at least a little bit open. All right, so here we can grab the 2-drop. You know, that being said, I will say, in my last draft, I drafted a Azorius deck that ended up going 7-0, and it had 2 well-worn spatulas. It did also have Dwalin, which made them a lot better. But the spatulas were decent on their own, so I don't know like how good it is. I think it's like... Here, I think I'm just going to take the 2-drop, but it's a possibility. Like the life that it gains you is not nothing. Okay, so yeah, not really going to play Black Arrow. I guess we could just pass this and just like hope that they move into those colors. I think in pack 1, I probably want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing with the Black Arrow. Just so that they can hopefully feed us in pack 2. Okay, we can take the 2-drop here. Great Fierce Bee, I think, is just okay. Rather have the 2-drop, and then not really excited about the 5-drop here. Very powerful Bard the Bowman. So hopefully we get some nice cards in pack 2. Wow, this is some super late white cards here. I don't think we want a hate draft, though, at least in the first pack, just so that we can send clear signals and try to get at least some decent cards in pack 2. Maybe like late pack 3, you could look at hate drafting. All right, pack 2, pick 1. There is a Golem Silent Slinker, which is really, really nice 4-drop, which has some utility earlier on in the game. Otherwise, there is a Goblin Town, there's a Duskwatch Hunter, Gun to Bad Opportunist, but I think this is probably the best card out of the mix for us. Smog is fine too. Wow, Tom, Burt, and William. This is a really great rare. We could try to look at potentially splashing into it, but there's also really good cards for us. Dwalin Weapon Master is very good, especially since we have 2 equipment already, potentially. And other cards that are great, down to Goblin Town is around 60% win rate. You've got Bilbo's Deadly Slice. I think I'm going to take Dwalin. Like, Dwalin is just, it's so powerful if it gets going. But, yeah, I could certainly see taking the removal here as another option. All right. Here, Tidings of War is kind of nice. It's really fast. It gets the goblins going. But I think maybe we just take Warg instead. Like, Warg is just so good. It kind of just does everything for you. Wow, Dane's Company. This is a very, very good rare. For us, I guess we could take the Front Porch Sentries. It's probably the best for us. I mean, maybe we look at potentially splashing into it. Like, this is definitely a higher win rate, but getting it on 2 is pretty unlikely for not that exact color pair. Finds equipment, finds dwarves. How are we doing on dwarves? Well, we've got 4. I think I'm just going to stay red-black here. Don't know if it's right. Okay. Now we've got, there's Gun to Bed Opportunist, there's Duskwatch Hunter, And there's also Bifur Melodic Rider, but it is quite expensive. So I think for us, we're probably looking at the Hunter here. Opportunist is nice, but we want to kind of keep our 4-drop slot pretty trim. And then there's, yeah, some solid cards in other colors. Okay, so now pack 2, pick 6. I think we just grab another Hunter here. Like there is Smog. We could pick up Smog if we wanted some more removal. I think I'd rather just have the Hunter though. Now we can grab a Tidings of War. I do think it's better than the Dwarven Matic. We only have 4 Dwarves so far. Oin the Brave is also fine, but I think the 1-drop is really nice. Okay, this rare is not what we want to be doing. The Hunter is fine. We could also grab the Ragged Short Spear. I think these are pretty close, but I'll take the Goblin. And here we'll take the Opportunist. I don't think we'll play Smog's Fury. I guess we could take the Iron Hills if there's like a chance that we open some crazy potential. Well, I mean, maybe we take the Fury. I guess I'm just going to take the land. I don't think we want a third one of these, but it's fine. And I don't think, yeah, Giant's Boulder is not really what I want to be doing. Okay. We'll keep sending. I think into pack 3 we'll start maybe doing a little bit of hate drafting once we're kind of filled out. All right, pack 3, pick 1. We have the Misty Mountains Cold, which is certainly decent. Make some treasures and then a 6/6 Flying Dragon over 4 turns. There's also Bilbo's Deadly Slice, Pinecone Strike, and Gloin the Mighty. Gloin the Mighty, like the 1 damage to everything, is surprisingly good. I think there's also Large Bear. Yeah, I think I might just want the Pinecone Strike here. It's just cheap. Gloin the Mighty is great. Maybe I'm supposed to take it here. I think I'm going to grab the Pinecone Strike, though. Okay, another Bolg of the North. There is also a Smog. I think I'd rather just go with the second Bolg. And we've got pretty close to a full deck here, so... Okay, there's Along the Crooked Way. I've seen this do really nasty things, but it is kind of a corner case, like if you have like the blue guy that bounces. I think we just want another Plate Mail. It's like really good with Dwalin, just a great early drop. Wow, there's another Dane's Company. We could potentially, I mean, we have the 1 duel. That's kind of thin though. I think maybe we just try to stay. Like Dreaded Backcloud is also quite good. Let's see, how many dwarves do we have? We have 5 dwarves and a couple equipment, so this could hit something, but fixing the mana just seems like a lot of work. Another Tidings of War. Oh, you know, we don't have a Goblin Town. I think maybe we take our first duel here. Tidings is quite good, but... And a second Golem feels pretty good as well. Okay. The Master of Lake Town. I think this guy's okay, but not amazing. Like, I think it's certainly fine. There's also Fearsome Goblin Pair, which is decent. We don't have it. I guess we have like Bulk of the North to throw it at something. Oh, you know what? I just auto-picked there. That was a mistake. Okay. I guess we'll just take the front porch sentries here. I think I like it more than the flunkies. Not sure what we actually... Oh, we ended up taking the Master Lake Town. Yeah, I think I would have taken something else there. We should have a decent deck anyways, though. And now we've got plenty of playables. I don't think we're playing Smog's Fury. I think I'm just going to cut the Iron Hills Blacksmith. I don't think I'm playing the Reverent Howl. Blacksmith is really good. I guess I'll take it here. But I don't think we're playing it. I guess we could have maybe tried to play the Dwarven Matic. There's a couple dwarves we have in here, but we may not honestly even have room for it. Okay, so what do we want to cut? Let's take a look. 3 cuts here. Probably need to play 17. We've got a number of good 5 drops. I think since we have Dwalin again, I am happy to keep the Spatula in. We've got 2 plate mails. Nori, I think, is just okay, and we have a lot of 2 drops. Definitely cut one of those, maybe both. I like our 5s. I don't know how good Snow Slope Hunter is. I think it's fine, but maybe we just end up cutting that. We do have a little bit of high of a top end, so maybe we cut like the Bat Cloud, or like one of the Bulgs of the North. I mean, Bulg of the North is, I think, a better card, but it is legendary, so there's a chance. Yeah, I could see maybe cutting a 5-drop here. And then one more cut. Either, I think it's between Snow Slope Hunter and Nori. I guess, yeah, we've only got a couple 3s, so maybe I'll just cut Nori here. We have enough 2s, I think. So we are a little bit light on removal. Like, we had a couple chances to take Bilbo's Deadly Slice, and we ended up just taking other cards over it. So I'm not sure. That might come back to bite us, potentially. But I think Bilbo's is around like a 58% win rate, which is still quite good. But some of the other cards are like over 60. So who knows if it'll play out. All right, opener looks fine. We've got some black cards. We don't have any red mana, but we have a decent hand of stuff to do. Okay, there we go. Apothecary is quite good, one of the best 2-drops in blue. I guess we'll go with Ravening Warg here. It's also nice with Hunter. I think if they offer the trade, we probably take it. Could also do Amass Goblins plus Equip. It's kind of, I mean, I don't think they're really blocking with either creature, to be honest. And I don't think the life is as important right now, so I think I'm just going to do probably this one here. All right, let's equip. They probably just go Troop of Ponies this turn. So now we can Opportunist. Could also like Plate Mail and Equip, and then be able to attack into the Elven King's Butler. Still in like hold back the Ravening Warg to block it. I mean, Opportunist blocks it also. I think, yeah, I kind of like Opportunist here. Still gives us a decent attack. So they could have like Troll Interrogations, like make it a 6/6 and fight, or they could do like Quarrel to Punch, or bounce it, I guess, with a blue spell. Okay, no attacks. All right. So they probably want to just block and then blow up the ponies this turn. I think we're also okay just trading here. If they want to just give away 2 lands, that's fine. We want to play the Warg for sure. So I guess let's do that to start, since we know we're doing it anyways. If we Goblin Plate Mail, can force a double block, which is kind of nice. Otherwise, we can use Golem here. I think I like Plate Mail a little bit more. Because since it gives us a double block, they can like kill it with Galleon, but we get to eat something else. Although I guess they could just like double block it here. Yeah, this feels pretty good. They could certainly have nonsense, but I guess we'll see. Okay, there's the Quarrel. Yeah, if they want to just trade, that's fine. They probably, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking maybe they just trade since they already have 5 land. But that works too. All right, so if they have like the 2 mana card draw, this could be a 2/3 and this could be a 2/3. So we could Bolg here. I kind of like, I mean, Bolg is okay. But I almost like using it like after combat potentially. Otherwise we could like Golem plus like Hunter or Golem plus Equip. But I think since like everything kills all their stuff anyways, I think we just attack and then just sort of see what happens. Okay, that's pretty good. That's definitely pretty good. Yeah, and actually now Bolg doesn't work. I was thinking we could Bolg to kill the flock, but since they drew 2 cards, I guess in that case, maybe we just like Golem, just play Golem out. Okay. Thranduil is super good. Okay, I think the move here is we play Hunter to make this a 5/4, or we equip it. But I think making it a 5/4 is easier, because then it can, if it double blocks the Ravenhill plus something, it could still kill that. Otherwise, we just play our 6-drop, give this thing Menace. Could even move the thing over here. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I think let's just do it this way. This is going to be a little bit less mana efficient. Okay, have another coral. All right, well, it is what it is. Guess let's move this over here. It's just they won't be able to block it with... Actually, I guess this can't be blocked by the 2/2s anyways, so we don't need to move this. Yeah, Sindarin Liege is really good. Oh, wow. Okay, we can put the plate mail on the Duskwatch Hunter, force a block off the Liege at the very least. Oh, unless they attack. Yeah, that's smart. Okay. But I mean, this way we just win, because we just put this here and that's game. Yeah. Yeah, Thranduil's Sindarin Liege is just a powerhouse of a card. All right, let's hop into game 2. I like this this format so far. I think most of the time I've pretty much been drafting mostly Rakdos, little bit of Golgari, and just a smattering of Azorius and Simic. But yeah, Rakdos seems really strong right now. I guess, like, that being said, my best finish was with an Azorius build. That was the only one that I went 7-0 with. But I'm not that familiar with it, though. Okay, so I'm wondering if we should just Pinecone strike that. Maybe it's just better to get like stuff on the field here. Seems like a decent target. He won't be hitting us that hard. Maybe it's better to save it. Actually, considering it gets rid of an artifact token, maybe it really is better to save it in case they have like some sort of treasure or like equipment token. Sometimes that happens. So here we could like Pinecone strike the Ori and then equip to have a 3/3. Or we could just go for like Dory. I kind of like Dory. I mean, that gets us like one turn closer to Great Ugly Looking Goblin. We do take some damage though. But I think I like that a little bit more. Okay, he's got his own Dory. This is actually kind of nice, because if he doesn't use the mana, then we can use the Pinecone Strike to get rid of the treasure, which feels pretty good. I think I kind of want to take out the Oin the Brave, because this, like, card filtering seems pretty valuable, even though we're taking more damage this way. And like Pinecone Strike here. Maybe that's wrong. Even if he can use it this turn, like just getting it off the table feels pretty good. I think we just hold here, hold back the damage, try to get our big 6-drop into play. A little bit lower on life. Ooh, Large Bear is a nice draw. And then I think, do we want to trade this for these two? I think I'd be okay with that, honestly. Like, he could equip here, get in for 2. Maybe we just hold one more turn. Like, because if he has removal, and like we get in, he could just do a whole bunch of damage in one turn. I think we just hold for one more turn. We've got more stuff coming. Especially with the lifelink. Like one piece of removal could like totally blow us out. Yeah. And then I think probably just push with the bear. Bolg is kind of nice. Guess we could like use it later on the dragon if we have to, but like we already have reach going. We could like push and then Bolg. Kind of like that play actually. Like push with both. Or maybe we just tidings here. I guess like since we have 6 mana, it's probably better to go Bolg. Maybe just get the Dory out of the way. I guess like killing the token is a little bit better. We just get a little bit of a bigger token in response. So I think that's probably fine. All right. Good enough. Yeah, large bear is pretty nice. Like the trample, haste, and reach all together is just a nice smattering of stats. Like that and Bolg both feel like really nice top end for this kind of deck. I think that like in general, if you're gonna have like a 5 or 6 drop, it has to do something like the turn it comes into play, whether it's haste or, you know, sack a creature to kill something. Like Gandalf Sparkstarter is another great card. Probably the only 6 drop outside of like a busted rare I would play in a Rakdos deck. I guess we have the one that is a 6 drop also, but like it does something on 2, so it's still decent. But yeah, overall, it just feels like a really fast format. Like much, much faster than Marvel. I suppose technically we could go like turn 1 tidings here. I kind of want to get the black mana online. Like we could go like tidings into plate mail. But then like we have like a turn where we don't do anything. Potentially. I think I just like getting the access in. It's a little bit slower. We would have drawn out of it. That's too bad. Guess like Warg attacks a little bit better. think we push. Yeah, because if we have like sentries, we're doing okay. So here I think we go tidings plus sentries instead of, we can do plate mail next turn and then like, you know, it'll sort of be like a haste attack kind of. But this is pretty good likelihood of like ensuring we can kill one of these. Yeah, this is the Long Lake Nuisance. This is a sweet card. It's like 60+% win rate. I think it's like the top blue common in the set right now. Could tidings or like plate mail plus sentries feels okay. I guess tidings, like we get 2 extra life on the attack, which is kind of nice. And like 4/4, like they still have to double block. I guess they could just like double block here though. I think I'd rather do these two, even though we don't gain the life. Just feels a little better. So even though we could attack with the warg here, like we could full send. The problem is like if they make these 3/4s next turn and we just sit back with the sentries, like we can't really block. So I feel like we need to like keep one of these guys back. Probably the sentries. Just to ensure, like, I mean, they probably wouldn't attack into it anyways because we could kill their Long Lake Nuisance. So maybe I'm being a little bit more defensive here. But, like, if they have, like, a piece of removal next turn, instead of just giving, like, a full send, we want to make it a little harder to get through. I'm happy with this trade. Yeah, like I'd rather just like race against the Long Lake Nuisance than like that and the Apothecary. Especially if they have like Enchanted Grasp or whatever the 4-mana blue bounce spell is. Pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. I mean, this usually like is so much worse if we have like a big creature in play. So that was actually not bad. Like this could have been so much worse. It's a pity we can't do both of these. I think we probably just hold back the sentries because we can like threaten the nuisance. Probably get in with goblins. And then I suppose if we do tidings 6/5, like they could still like block it down pretty well. Gives them a good block. It is more mana efficient though, so I think it's maybe okay. Maybe we just do it post-combat. I guess we have to get through this anyways, though. Probably push with both. So I assume they do want to make this double block. I mean, theoretically, we could even like get into the 1/1 here. So I feel like that's free damage. Because like they probably like block here to ensure they kill this. Maybe not. Like maybe they go for a different block, but if they let the 6/5 through, it's still great. So they must have Magnificent End. It's like what they're representing. Does 5 damage. So if we amass 2, I think that's the way. That should be game. I guess we can like try to make sure. Unless they have like Stone by Sunlight. Ah! Yep, Stone by Sunlight was the other way out. Ah, that's too bad. Forgot about Stone by Sunlight. Yeah, it's probably this game right there. I don't think we can draw anything that gets us out of this. This is still, I suppose, just an uncommon, so it's not like it's that unlikely. Yeah. It's too bad. Forgot about Stone by Sunlight. All right, 2 and 1. Yeah, there's actually, I guess, a couple different options they could have had there. Stone by Sunlight was the most likely, but... Hey guys, if you like the content and you want to see more and you want to help support the channel, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you would like to help support as a member, you can join by clicking the join button for just 99 cents a month to get early access to my videos and help support the channel. Or if you'd like to donate on a one-time basis, you can go ahead and click on the 3 little buttons here, and then that'll open up the super thanks option, which is the heart with the $sign in it. And then just donate any amount that you feel comfortable if you want to support the channel. So thank you so much again, guys, and let's get back to the video. There are other tricks as well. Could have had like Vow to Erebor. think let's start with Goblin Town here. Ooh, Rovanian Rampager. This is one of the best rares. This is really, really good. Probably just go Dory here, set up for Large Bear. And I guess we're just racing the Rampager. Did not expect to see a patient instructor. It's a very good card, but just don't see too many like 3+ color decks. Oof. That's terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, we can't even kill it right now. If they have removal here, it's so bad, but I think we maybe just have to go like, I guess we can attack in first and then use Bolg. Try to have like Bolg fight off their Rampager. It's pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. I think this is the top uncommon / common in white. It's like 60-some% win rate, so it's very, very, very solid. Yeah, problem is now he can like sack this thing to it. Can go to it 8/7, or even I guess he could go even bigger with the Golem. So we could go like Hunter to Chump. Maybe Spatula get us to 6. Or we get his Tidings here. Yeah, I forgot Rampager could sack other creatures to get bigger. All right, so what kind of tricks could he have? I guess there's like a lot of stuff he could have here. I don't know that we double block. I suppose if he has like Vow to Erebor, we'd want to double block, but it seems like a strange card to splash for white. I think we just go like this here. I think we play Spatula just to get us through the next turn, potentially. Now we can go Tidings. Try to double block. Even the problem is now, like, now we're still just chumping though, because it's like we'd need to be at 7 to be able to double block this, and then like not die to that. Like Large Bear doesn't really do it, because then we're at 4 and he just kills us with Golem. Yeah, I think just a little bit too much from Rampager there. Yeah, maybe we should have been taking those Dane's Company. I mean, would have meant going 3 color, but like maybe it was the right move. So it is a very, very good rare. Yeah, and that's... Could double chump, go to 2. I think that's just it though, unfortunately. All right, 2 and 2. See if we can try to win at least a couple more matches, maybe. It's also possible we should have just been taking those like Bilbo's Deadly Slices, even though even if it's like a slightly lower like win percentage, just having the removal maybe is worth it. Man, this Goblin Town has just been killing us. Just not being able to play stuff on one. I mean, it's good to have, like, the duel, but, like, ugh. That's why I think that, like, running more than one of those in a deck, especially considering how fast the format is, unless you've got, like, a grindier deck, just does not seem wise. All right, we have a chance to try out Golem Riddlemaster. So we want to go even or odd. I feel like even is probably better. There's like more 2s and 4s than like 1, 3, 5s. But like Prowler is so good right now. I think I'm just going with Prowler first. Oof. It's a good one. I mean, maybe we were supposed to go odd, like Golem Riddlemaster for odd. I think the consensus is, unless you're like directly losing the race, you pretty much always want to be using this to push extra damage. So many ponies. Ooh, Sentries is really good right now. We can kind of play around it a little bit with Spatula. So we could try to make this a 6/6. I mean, like, it still dies if they triple block it. I guess what they probably want to do is, like, quad block it and then get it. But, like, if we equip here and then move it... actually, I guess we just want it on the hunter so they don't get, like, an easy kill. Do we trade Hunter for a troop of ponies? I mean, we could. Might actually be fine. Or like for sentries. Yeah, it's actually probably fine, just to clear it out. Oh yeah, I suppose they can kill the Prowler this way, so even if we pump. So maybe we like weren't supposed to attack here and just get in with Prowler alone. That's too bad. So I guess we could just bulg and not throw anything. Could also like go for Dory and then equip. Getting the 5/5 down just feels pretty good, though. I think maybe we just don't throw anything. Pretty good. I mean, if they want to double, I guess actually we could use this plus equip. It's not quite game. Trying to think if we put this on the Goblin or on Dory. Like they've got two X3s. Well, I guess this one would take a double block anyways. Probably on the Goblin here, just so they don't do some tricks to kill it with front porch sentries. Okay, they're forcing a double block. Do you have something? If they've got Bilbo's Deadly Slice, it's over. Alright, we're still in it, 3 and 2. It's a sizable number of gems we made back there, so that's kind of nice. Still haven't recouped the entry fee, but it's closer. All right, let's see if we can stay in it. Maybe try to win out. All right, opener looks nice. Run the play. I think I like War Gun too. Like we could go with the Mass Goblins, but ooh. So now we've got some options. We could go Dory to speed up into Great Ugly Looking Goblin by a turn. Could also go like Prowler plus Golem. I kind of like that a little bit more, actually. It's like we still have an extra turn to do this before getting this going. Although, actually, like I guess if we go this next turn, we wouldn't really be able to. We'd have to like somehow amass the goblins first. Maybe we take an extra turn to do it. But I mean, Prowler is pretty sweet. Kind of a funny thing, we could make this a 4/4 and just gain the life back by attacking. But doesn't really accomplish anything right here. Okay, Bilbo is good. So now do we want a Dory or Golem? I think we probably want a Golem this turn. Because I don't think we play this before doing the sorcery version. So if they draw another card, I was going to say, I don't know if we make this trade or not. Bolg is kind of interesting here. So they could have a couple different options. They could have like the bounce spell. They could have Stone by Sunlight. They could have really almost anything here. I think we probably try to double spell this turn. pretty good. Wow, double eagles are coming? It's pretty awesome. All right, let's double spell. That is a sweet rare. Just a little bit too much pressure for him, I think. But yeah, that's definitely a sweet rare. Probably like the 4th best rare in white. Yeah, Rakdos feels pretty good in this set. Haven't like fully wrapped my head around Azorius. And I think probably the most fun out of all my drafts I've had was like my first draft with Simic. The Elves are just sweet. I mean, they're kind of slow compared to Rakdos, but I think I had like 3 Thranduil, Sindar, and Lieges, and just, oh man. That was so much fun. Lead out here with Prowler. Ooh, it's a nice pickup. Probably get Warg going here to try to get some of that life back. Yeah, Patient Instructor is also a very good card. And that's a great way to use Eagle's Rescue, just to discard it there to recruit. Some good tidings here. Do we want to trade with Patient Instructor? I think it's probably okay. Kind of want to get Dwalin going, like Dwalin plus sentries. Although I suppose with no like equipment in hand, maybe it's better to just like play this if we draw one. The first strike though is nice. Like next turn, like maybe he goes Eagle's Rescue and then like pushes. I guess we get to push like more damage this way, but I think I'd rather just... Alright, so I think we're doing this pre-combat just to make sure we gain the life back. And I guess like this way we could like threaten to trade with Nori, but like do we really want to trade with Nori with Weapon Master? Yeah. I think we'll hold it one more turn. Guess we just full send here. It's a nice pickup. They definitely turned it around that turn. So I don't think any real point in making this a 5/5 because they can just double block. We could make, I guess, one of the sentries a 3/3, but again, it doesn't really accomplish much. So maybe we just save it for like post-combat and then just full send. I guess it's probably better to put the counter maybe on the, I suppose like putting on the Weapon Master would be nice, just to spread out damage. But if we put it on this and they have like a way to recruit, we could just like, attack through. So I'm kind of tempted to put the counter on the Hunter. I mean, First Strike, though, is pretty sweet, too. All right, I guess that'll do it. Okay, 5 and 2. I do like the spatula though. I think it's like a decent. I think it's a decent equipment. Like just the low equip cost. Like the life really does matter. And even though it's just +1/+1, like. I think it's solid. Need a little bit more mana for this one. Ooh, there's the spatula. Okay. I was gonna play Weapon Master, but now I kind of want to wait almost. So I think we just go. Could go sentries here. Problem is, like, if he plays like a 4-power next turn, like this just gets through anyways. And I guess like trading to Ettercop is fine. Maybe we just play this and then just like hope to draw land so we can like play this plus a 2-drop. Wonder if that's right. Like we lose the extra hone counter, but we get to like equip it and attack also potentially. And this is like just like a better blocker here. If they spend removal instead of like developing their board. This, yeah, like it still hurts, but like it's probably a little better. Okay, well that's nice. I guess now we go sentries just in case they don't have the 4-drop or the 4-power creature to go with it. Ravanian Rampager is definitely one of the better rares. I guess Prowler now? Like Warg is fine too. If they have like some way of like making this huge. Prowler probably gets it done though. Does kind of hurt. We're just seriously stuck on land. I guess they could Mirkwood here, right? Oh my god, that's one of the most busted rares from green. Okay, wow. Whew. It's a spicy one. Yeah, it's like any card they draw is just really, really good. I guess we want them to draw land, probably more likely than creatures. It's so bad. It's just really bad. Now I think we want the Warg just so we can kill whatever huge, scary... And, like, especially with Rampager, this is just... Oh, this is pretty brutal. I wonder if we start, like, pushing with sentries here. Although sentries is, like, pretty good against, like, the Prowler. Or the Pursuer. But if they draw any kind of creature... That's just immediately out the window. We're at 14. Whew. I wonder if we try to get in. I think we're just not there yet. I feel like we just gotta hold. As much as it sucks. Okay, that's real bad. Oh my god. Yep, it's brutal. So that thing's a 7/7 attacking? Good lord. I mean, this is actually kind of a nice attack here because now we double block. Although I guess they put all the damage on the sentries so we don't kill it. Actually, never mind. We do kill it because of Death Touch. So we double block here, use sentries to take out the Adder Cop. This Rampager is going to be a huge problem though, because it can make it like a just ungodly huge. Otherwise, what we could do is we could like double block with Prowler and then put the extra damage on the Pursuer. That might be better. Because like if they attack and make this thing like a 7 power, like Org is our only way out. So yeah, as much as I would like to block it that way to get the Adder Cop, maybe we have to block it this way. I guess now we go Duskwatch Hunter, and just so we can try to like yeah, that's real good. That's real good too. If they put that on like the Galleon, yeah. Yep. I think Large Bear is not doing... Actually, probably Bulg of the North. We have 2 of them, I guess. Although I think like running 2 of these back-to-back is probably better than the Large Bear. I don't think we live that long, but... Yeah, they put that on the Adder Cop, and then... Whew. Okay, I guess we have to block here and here. Go to 6. They can put the spider token. I think we're just dead, but I guess maybe if they get nothing and just, who knows? We'll play it out. Yeah, this is quite a good rare though. If you happen to draft it, it is pretty sweet. Now they can pump up the Adder Cop, I think. Okay, I guess if they're not killing us, we're not chumping. But I mean, even still, like they just have so much advantage on board here. Yeah, that's gonna do it. They had a really nice start there. Rampager is just a monster of a card. One of the best rares in black. And yeah, the Dancing Bear enchantment. Whew, it's a good one. So final deck. We had a couple chances at Bilbo's Deadly Slice. I don't know if we should have taken one or not. I think both of the cards we ended up taking were a higher win percentage, just like on a 1-by-1 basis, but it didn't give us as much removal. Also, I think I ended up just like timing out and taking the Master of Lake Town over some card that I probably would have rather played. But overall, I was pretty happy with the deck. I don't know if you're supposed to play Spatula without Weapon Master. It's probably not nearly as good, but even like just this small effect like would have maybe... It seems useful to me at least. Yeah, and overall I liked our deck. So thanks guys for watching. We will see you in the next one. Let's open up the packs here for you. But I'm really loving this set and just trying to like figure it out, get more reps in. Really excited about all of the sealed stuff, or not sealed so much, but like all of the I think it's like in the month of September they're doing qualifiers for the Hobbit and whatnot. So anyways, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.